So, goat treatments. We're going to talk about the treatments that are the greatest treatments that are going to address all of these four functions of aging. First of all, our Radiant Lift Exo. So this is the longevity powerhouse. And if you remember, this is something that we have been doing, but we launched these two treatments together um, a little while back. So Radiant Lift is where we are combining our Everest. You guys know Everest is one of my absolute favorite treatments to do. Everest is a monopolar radio frequency treatment. So we put a little grounding plate on your back and we use this probe that is very comfortable. It feels like a warm stone massage for the most part. Might have a couple little hot spots on the jawline. But we use that handpiece over the face and the neck to create bulk heating in the tissue and give you this amazing lifting and volumizing. When we're doing Radiant Lift, we clean your skin off. We put some numbing cream on. We clean up the Everest, push it out, bring in the Helix, and we're going to do a cool peel over the top of that Everest treatment. So when we do that, we are giving you a little bit of skin resurfacing. So we're addressing the browns, the reds, the fine lines and creases and things like that in the surface of the skin. This treatment together will stimulate collagen, improve tone, refine texture, improve your firmness, and there is minimal downtime. Now, what we do after we finish that cool peel is we take some of our anti-age exosomes and we apply that superficially on top. And in doing that, that's going to stimulate more collagen production. It's going to decrease your healing time and give your treatment just that extra bit of boost. Radiant Lift Exo works at the structural level of the skin. It strengthens the foundation, and instead of just working on the surface, some treatments just make the surface pretty. Some creams just make the surface pretty. The Radiant Lift Exosome treatment that we do will lift and tighten and volumize skin. So in that alone, we see amazing results with better quality skin texture beneath the eyes, where we're decreasing this cheek lid junction by lifting the cheeks. Everybody looks like they've had their lips touched up a little bit. It lifts the front of the lip and makes that front part look more raised, and the jawline looks more defined. The neck looks better. We come back over the top of that with that CO2 laser, and that's going to resurface the top of the skin. I had a client in today. She has probably been with me for 15 years, I believe. I was trying to remember. She looked amazing. I happened to notice that she had done the Radiant Lift Exo about 3 weeks ago, I believe it was. And she said, Chrissy, I can't believe the number of compliments I'm getting. This has turned my skin back so much. And she has done a number of treatments with us, but this one is really knocking it off the chart. So I do think this is a wonderful foundation, and it hits the generating collagen button. It hits the improving the color button. Your barrier will be supported by the exosomes and the product that we put you on afterwards. It is an amazing treatment for any skin type. We can customize it for any skin type. Second, I want to talk to you about microneedling. So microneedling, we also call this collagen induction therapy at About Face. It is collagen banking. Think of that as collagen banking. So microneedling will improve fine lines. It refines your pores. It can improve acne scarring if that's an issue, and it builds resilience in your skin. So you think of this as putting collagen in your bank. Where the other product works a little bit deeper, this one works more superficially because we're not getting that bulk heating down deep inside, but we are getting some nice collagen induction therapy to the skin surface. This is made even better if we go and put our exosomes on top. So when we apply that exosome solution superficially, you're also getting that really nice boost of collagen, and you're going to have a much quicker healing time. So that is another very popular treatment, safe for all skin types. Certain instances, we might not recommend it for you, but it is a very popular for most skin types. Third, we have 4 of these we're going to tell you about. Third is our Excelvi Plus laser. The Excelvi Plus is amazing if we're trying to correct tone and redness in the skin. It will help some brown pigments. It will help most red pigments in the skin. And as I was saying, if we can get everything one color, that is one of the most anti-aging things you can do. Get everything one color. Excelvi Plus laser reduces redness. It addresses broken capillaries. It addresses that diffuse vascular tone, somebody that just looks flushed and red all the time, and it will help certain pigment issues, as I was saying, with the age spots, brown spots, things like that. Clear, even skin reads as younger immediately. And lastly, I'm going to talk to you about chemical peels. So chemical peels are a turnover reset. They're going to improve brightness, reduce pigment in the skin. They're going to smooth the texture of the skin. And if you have acne, they are wonderful to help support acne control. A peel is one of the most cost-effective ways to accelerate renewal. And I would say the VI peel in our practice has been an extremely popular way. We have certain boosters we can put with it. All of our VI peels are the same price, so your esthetician can customize that for you. I have a picture here of a person that did 3 VI Peel Precision Plus. So she did one a month for 3. You can tell there's not really any lifting in her skin, but look, she probably looks 5 to 10 years younger in the second picture just because everything is one color. So when people come in and they look really young as far as laxity goes, and volume wise, they look nice, but they say, I just feel like I look older and I don't want to have to wear makeup every day. I always look to pigment issues because that's usually what's bothering them, is that diffuse pigment that they see. It's interesting. We've mentioned Glimpse a lot of times to you guys in the past. And the Glimpse device is the device that we can put your head inside and it will take photographs beneath the skin so we can see the damage. And I have been blown away, and I meant to put my pictures in here to show you because I was pretty pleased. My former Glimpse, I did have some hidden wrinkles coming out and some wrinkles, and I had some pigment, and I started doing Everest. Now, I should have done peels and I should have done Excel. I own the place. I should be doing all these things, but time gets away from me and staff gets busy and we just don't get together as much as we intend to. And so I did another Glimpse. Well, backstory, I spent a whole lot of time playing on the lake last summer. I was fortunate enough to go on a nice little vacation in the sun 2 weeks ago. So it appeared that I had a lot of nice time outside. I have a lot of hidden pigment showing. And I see that when I look at myself, when I'm going to put a little makeup. I don't really like to wear a lot of makeup, so I don't use a lot. And I can see through the minimal makeup that I wear that I am seeing more redness and browns in my skin. But to see what's lying beneath that I have created damage-wise in that glimpse, I have got to get myself in gear. All you estheticians that are watching tonight, I am getting in your chair. We got to get busy on this, or I got to sell about face. I can't look like that. But anyway, peels are a wonderful start for that. And that's what I probably need to get in and do next week. So if you come in and I'm peeling a little bit, that's exactly what I have done. I have gotten to it. So the longevity treatment pathway, as I said, if you come in and we sit down together, we're going to customize for you because we don't want you just coming and doing random treatments. That almost can work backwards on you. If you say, oh, I'm going to try a peel. Oh, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. I don't think it's going to hurt you. In most cases, we're not going to let you do anything that's going to hurt you, of course, if we know about it, but we might be able to set your plan so that you're doing things more methodically and therefore seeing a greater change. But this is what we would most likely be able to put somebody on a pathway for. Just something for you to think about if you're thinking how you would go about doing this. So first of all, we would reset. We would do some chemical peels and just get some of the surface damage off, reset the surface of the skin, get you on a good medical grade skincare system. Second, we would correct. So we could pick what we needed to do to correct. We might pick our Radiant Lift Exo, the treatment with the Everest that has the cool peel and the exosomes on top. You get nice lifting, tone correction, those kinds of things. We might pick microneedling. After we talked about your goals, your budget, your lifestyle, your downtime, we might pick microneedling, where we're working on more the surface of the skin with microneedling, and we have specific glides that we can use to help the skin improve. We also have the exosome therapy that is amazing to put on top. We might decide that we need to work more on the color. As in my case, I'm going to continue to do Everest because it is continuing to improve my face, my neck. I feel wonderful about how that part is really looking now, but I need to work on color. So I might, for myself, choose to do some peels and then work with that Excel to get my color even, so I don't see all that redness popping out through my makeup and my chin and places where the sun has gotten to me a little bit more despite my best efforts. Vivace, I didn't mention Vivace in the previous slides. Vivace is a wonderful way to retexturize skin and give you a little bit of lifting. You're going to get a greater result from the Radiant Lift Exo, but Vivace is another wonderful way to microneedle and put just a little energy in the skin to give you some lifting and tightening. And all of these treatments that open the skin surface, the Radiant Lift, the microneedling, and the Vivace, we can use the exosome therapy on. Anytime we make an opening in the skin, we can use that exosome therapy on top, sort of like a lotion, and that's going to go down into the skin and create that more intense collagen building for us. And third, we're going to maintain those results, and that is very important. If you're coming in and having treatments, talk with us about the maintenance. Maintenance may not be as often as you think, but you don't want to pay for treatments and then just stop doing anything, because you will slowly go back to where you started, and it's more expensive to start again than it is just to maintain what you have. I love, love, love for my clients to come in and to pull up their pictures from, I mean, we've been here 24 years this next month. So we have a lot of clients that have been with us for a long time, and to pull up their first picture, or maybe their picture from, 5, 10 years ago versus now. And it is amazing. It's not that you're going to see everything with one treatment, but it's just that working at your skin, just working at it, doing this treatment, and then, seek guidance from us, then do that treatment. Stay on good skincare. Stay on your products, and you will see such a change over time. It is amazing.